You silly muzz.
Greetings.
I'd like to learn.
What are you interested?
I know what a lockpick is.
Fine. But it'll
Greetings, how can I help?
I want to try take.
So, do you...
Let's continue, please.
Then follow me. No dallying, all right? I've got things to do today. Not a lot of time.
Who have we here? Stop! I have something for you.
Greetings.
Care to put your wits to the test? Don't be shy.
What do you have for me?
How about
The riddle sounds good. Go ahead.
Great! But before I do, you lost last time, but today might just be your lucky day. Let's put money on it, and you can recoup your loss. What do you say? Deal?
Maybe Lady Luck will shine on me. I accept.
All right, now pay attention. Jaromir, the coachman, hailed from Rabosch. One morning, he set off for Kuttenberg with an empty coach. 3 lads boarded in Bohonovitz. When he arrived in Boischt, one of the boys got out, and a washerwoman took his place. In Horshan, the washerwoman went on her way, and a peddler and his daughter boarded. In Psitoke, the remaining lads alighted and took the peddler's daughter with them. And straight away, 2 fishermen got in. And on reaching Kuttenberg that evening, they invited the coachman to the bathhouse and got pig drunk. And now you tell me, what was the coachman's name?
Jaromir.
That's right. You've won the bet.
I was just lucky, that's all.
But before I pay you, I'll ask you again. What would you prefer? Some extra coin or another story from my travels?
I'll take the money.
Here you are. Farewell, my friend.
You remember that sweet thing from Slaughtergo?
Yeah, that's the 100th time you've asked today.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you...
Of course I will.
Bonnie? It's not a name.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to... What should we call you?
The Wolf of Scallis.
Well, you know what? I'll come up with it. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd...
He's right there.
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly
What kind of magic ritual?
the kind where Zenek finally gets some sense. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never While we're on the subject of rituals,
He did.
and
I'm curious to see what a golem... I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really...
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll... So, if by some chance it looks like something's good... But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I will...
No. I have plenty...
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the miller's finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog.
Mutt.
What a cute fella.
Among the wolves. That is... I lost him.
Well, I used to have a dog, but
He died.
he started getting these lumps all over his body. But what's done it? And what about you? What kind of family are you?
No.
Oh, really?
Those are pretty hard.
Sure. I'm pretty... When Crazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, what do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully mystical.
It's his beard that does that. Thanks for talking to me. But now, before you came, and before Zenek fucked up, it has to be scraped from the walls. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a... Anyhow, now all the stars in the region are scraped, clean, and...
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least...
6 times. Will one...
I reckon so. There should... If you're looking for it, you ought to know how...
No, I don't.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best...
Krazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy.
God's mysterious ways.
And he also wanted me to taste it.
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or...
Jesus.
Not exactly, but I have an idea. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a goal.
You mean a knacker?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the gravedigger.
Ah, the gravedigger Ignatius. I've already met him.
Aye, that
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with... I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate us.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Scarlets.
Why do you work for the miller?
Because he pays well, and don't care how much coin I make on the side.
You mean by stealing?
And he doesn't ask any stupid...
What did you do?
I got by any way I could.
You? A nun?
Oh well, different people have different fates.
What do you think of...
You're another one of those that don't know if they should love. Krazel is his own man. Once you learn to get along with it, but sometimes he's...
What do you know about the...
He's a pretty tough old bird. And he appreciates when a fella's direct and...
So, Bonnie, the most... I'd like to see some dead animals as models for painting a church.
That might be a bit...
How was the saltpeter collection and tasting?
It wasn't so... Zenek kept whining about it, but when you go and clean someone's sty, they don't pay much. We made a pretty decent...
What, by stealing?
Confiscating property for the greater...
Just like... Tell me something more about Zenek.
He's Andy, that's for sure. To be honest, I don't care for Krazel. He does everything for his... Actually, Dunga.
Oh, lovely.
Scruffy, or Jan, Nicholas. He tries to be careful, but then he...
What is this lair place?
Krazel built a store so all them honest, curious people in the mill, the likes of Hensel, wouldn't have to worry their little heads about what...
You mean behind that boarded-up door in the cliff?
We're definitely not doing anything there right now. I told Zenek to clean it up. I think he wants to see if the...
I'd like to learn...
What are you interested...
I hear you're good at alchemy.
All right, but it'll...
Oh, you poo. Greetings.
Same to you.
What is... Welcome, sir. What can I...
Long time no see, eh?
Krazel gave you...
Yeah. I proved myself.
Did you come here to make fun of me? As soon as she showed up, she gave me hell over that.
No, not at all. What do you know about the gravedigger?
Not much to know. He's half gravedigger. He takes care of both dead people.
I'd never have figured that out without your...
He's my father. And he's a wizard. Same as me.
Yeah, right.
It's true. I was born the seventh son. I have the power of clairvoyance. I'm just hiding out with the miller. And I've been chosen to save the world.
Yeah, nice story. But if I'm going to get the miller some saltpeter...
Oh, aye. You're not much fun, are you? The gravedigger's as boring as you are. Also, he knows when he's being lied, so don't even try it.
You see? That's the kind of... So, Zinek, have you any experience...
Oh, I never want to see that. I still have the taste of it in my mouth. And Bonnie and me was taking...
Weren't you afraid of dead souls?
What?
Dead souls pass time in niter crystals, don't they? That's why the miller is looking for them.
You fool. We're looking for saltpeter to...
Well, the miller told me some...
You can't believe everything. A golem in the mill.
You're all just trying to confuse...
Crazel's...
What can you tell me?
Well... You mean cheap?
Are those nicknames?
Dunger, Snowdrop, Vixen... We always come up with the stupidest name. And nobody's... Bonnie's been here the longest. And I think she likes... When I try to talk to her about work or weather...
What sort of place is this?
Our secret place, where we can...
Behind that boarded-up door?
You know, story... Look, I know Bonnie ordered me. Thanks to you, I'm sure the movement of goods will... I just...
Why do you work for...
Well, anywhere else they'd have kicked me out by now. The miller's the... He said...
And you see that as a
I
compliment?
see a coin, that's all I care.
What did you do before you started?
A bit of this. When I was still a boy, I stirred lye at a tannery. Let's say not. That's what...
What do you think of Craig?
Is this some... I can think what I... And you ought to do this.
Zinek,
So now you need me. Take care, friend.
You silly doggy. God be with you, sir.
Can I spend the night here? I'll pay you well.
Sorry, sir. Unless you want to sleep on the hay.
Nah, that doesn't matter. Let's agree on a...
Good. It was my...
Where should I lie down?
It'll be best to sleep in the attic of our hunting lodge. There's a small house on the hillside above the road. God be with you. What's that noise? Oh, so you're doing that. Right then.
Greetings.
I've got news about that poacher.
And?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you said this poacher leaves a...
I know the weasel.
Anyway, he didn't stand a... There wasn't much left of him.
Show me. This knife will be no use to him now. Getting ripped to pieces by... never mind.
You said something about a ghost.
Hold your horses. If you help with another poacher, or are you tired of...
Oh, leave it out. Tell me about the next poacher.
What do you want to know?
There's a lot of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Samine Pond.
Christ, that's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's something not right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Miller Crazel occurred to me. He looks out over that area, so he might know something. Even if he is a bit of a strange one.
Actually, Crazel has people working for him who live even closer. I'll ask them.
Whatever you say.
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskovitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But make sure he's not too battered.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks. I'll go and find him.
Good luck. It was good to see you, my friend.
I apologize.
Where should I lie down?
It'll be best to sleep in the attic of our hunting lodge. Care, sir.
What do you need, my friend?
I'll have a look at the wares.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time, then.
can't be here.
What are you poking around that door for, eh?
Greetings. What do you...
Show me your ware.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Good doggy, good boy.
Come here!
I'll grant you help.
Farewell, good sir.
You silly doggy.
Greetings, my friend.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
Well, I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right. But don't forget, this will take some time. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you whatever you want.
I reckon you could teach me how to move about undetected.
That's a true art. It's based on the ideas of the old masters. You need to master the knowledge of light and shadow. Find a balance. Any deviation means chaos. Let's get to work. Careful.
Lord be with you.
When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree'll still be here long after we're gone.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good day.
Praise the Lord.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
Good day.
Greetings to you too. Ale.
You silly...
God bless.
Christ be
Well,
praised.
good day.
And with you.
Praise the Lord.
Good to see you, friend.
Greetings.
Good day to you.
God bless. Jesus Christ be praised.
Same to you.
Oh, my back.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullock when it's time to sow winter grains.
I need to plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day?
Good to see
You're not
you,
going to plough
friend.
on Sunday, are you?
So,
No,
I went to see
and
my
nor
brother.
should you.
Except
To
I
talk
don't
about the
have a
inheritance.
bullock, and you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest first.
Aye, but he drools all
If
over
he says it's
himself,
all
and he
right,
gets this
I'll be
feeling
happy to
that
help.
his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. And he's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Aye. Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
Well, I'll be on my way. I wish you well.
Aye. Take care.
Hail.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheherovka stream.
What are you doing creeping about in the dark, eh?
God bless you.
Ave Maria.
Gamekeeper Varrels, I hope you don't...
I don't have time for... But it's true, you can sometimes hear some... But none of them has dared to come... I reckon they're afraid of getting into it.
Thanks.
Hmm? What? Good day. What would you... God be with you, good sir. Get out! Of him, Mutt. Call that beast to heel!
Someone's making camp here, but it looks like a bandit's camp.
Huh? What was...
If you value your life, turn around. Fuck you, whoreson! Attack! Everyone get over here!
I yield! Mercy!
Christ! That weapon won't help you, bastard! Alert! To arms!
This is definitely evidence.
You! jumper, Della. Now we'll do it the hard way. You're gonna get your ass kicked.
Mercy! Leave me be!
Interesting.
Attack! Come and help us! You haven't a chance. Jesus!
Bandits. They be the ones I'm looking for. I should look around their camp. Interesting.
right price. What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
I'll sort you out nicely.
Do my eyes deceive? What are the odds of
Riddler Barley.
the very...
You look like you know your way around these parts. Where's the best tavern?
That's a tough one. If it's a meal you're after. The Emperor Charles in Kuttenborough. But the prettiest wench is at that small inn in Takov. I had the luckiest dice in Zhelyov. And the best sleep in a bed in Loretz. I can still smell the hops and ale. And the window looked out on Sedlets Monastery. Lovely.
I'm curious to hear what you have up your sleeve today.
I'll tell you, but first we have to decide what's at stake. You solved the last riddle, and I lost the bet. Let me try my luck again.
All right, let's bet. Tell me what your riddle is then.
Listen close. A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
5.
You're right. I knew your talents were wasted on swordplay. You know what comes next. What's it to be? Coin or knowledge?
I'll take the money.
Here you are. Don't spend...
You have a kind master, eh, Douglas?
Greetings. What do you...
I found those
Poachers?
Yeah. The whole band.
How'd you figure?
From the way they were armed to the teeth. Their camp is a little to the south.
Somewhere by the rocks? But got any proof they're there?
I found this on them.
Typical. The fuckers know...
This lot weren't willing to listen to reason. They won't be doing any more poaching.
Blimey. Well, you saved me having to persuade Bailiff Thrush to send the
Have you anything else for me? What about the ghost you mentioned?
Aye, the ghost. He was poaching in Kopaniana for a while, right on the border between my patch and Vostatek's. You wouldn't believe it, but it turned out to be some Hans Caper, a noble from some rat-eye place. They wanted to hang him in Trotsky, but didn't in the end. They say Sir Otto himself stepped in.
Apart from the odd detail,
There's no depths nobles won't stoop to these days.
So if I'd come to see you earlier, I'd love to know how that would have turned out.
We can't turn back the clock, so we'll never know. But I can see into the future, where there's a nice reward waiting for you for helping out me and Vostatek. And here it is.
Is that the end of the poachers in Trotsky district then?
It ain't such a big area that there'd be dozens of the buggers.
That's true. Take care then, Varro.
You too, Henry. It was good to see you, my friend.
Never ending. Christ above.
Greetings, what do you need? I'll have a look at the wares.
Thank you, sir. And come again. What would you like, Fred?
I'll have a look at...
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Greetings to you.
I apologize.
You silly... Oggy.
You're still...
I'm afraid I must...
Me too.
The Lord be with you. God be with you.
What's that?
Good people, get over here so I can fucking cut you up.
Let him have it! Yeah! Don't spare him! We're going to gut you!
I'm all yours.
Yeah!
A sword, eh? Let's see what you're made of, you bastard!